Hey guys, how's it going today? As usual, I hope this video finds you all in good health and good spirits. We're just going to go for a little ride today. We're going to make the North Cable and Stumptown Loop today. North Cable sits just northwest of Anaconda city limits, and then Stumptown sits southwest of Anaconda city limits. So we're just going to go up North Cable and then back down Stumptown. Hopefully we'll get to see some mountain sheep. There's a lot of mountain sheep that hang out kind of at the west end of North Cable. I'll point out a couple areas to you on North Cable itself as well. And then coming down Stumptown, might get to see some deer, elk, possibly some moose. So just kind of sit back, enjoy. Hopefully we get to see all kinds of neat stuff today while we're on the ride. So, all right, guys. Starting out, there's already some deer in the road. Bunch of does, it looks like. Don't see any bucks. This time of year, the bucks are running around with the does, but none here. Deer all over town. You guys probably recognize this area from one of the previous videos. We're just in Ogden Alley right now. Heading out west of town to get onto North Cable. We did a video earlier on about a walking trail that sits over here, and then there's also Hefner's Dam that sits up here as well. So that's another walking trail. You can either start at the archery range and work your way east, or start at the dam itself area and work your way west. You can technically, I guess, get onto that all the way down at the east end of town, down in the Red Rocks area, which is just down a little bit east of Anaconda city limits. It's gorgeous out today. Couple of things that we'll be seeing here on North Cable Road. There's a 1880s ranch that sits out here. If you guys have seen the show Ghost Town Terror, you'll be familiar with that ranch. That was on Discovery Channel. I've heard that they're doing a second season. I don't know if they have or not. I haven't got any confirmation on that. Just heard that they're in the works of it. So you might know that name from that show that was on Discovery. There's also a little zip line park that sits up here. I'm not exactly sure what the name is, but pretty neat. It opened up maybe 2 years ago. It's told fairly large one. Haven't been on it myself, but I know where it's located up here. And then actually sitting up here a little bit west of that zip line, you're going to have what is also called the Red Rocks. So it's over here on the south side, it's the Anaconda Valley. Over on the north side of that mountain that holds the Red Rocks is going to be Lost Creek area, which we did a little video on as well. There's the archery range. We're actually on North Cable Road now. Some homes and stuff. This road here is awesome because you got an amazing view of the West Valley, and then the road heading up to Georgetown Lake, as well as Garrity. And you can normally see the A and the C hill over that way as well, but I'm sure the sun's blocking that out for you guys. So here is the entrance to that zipline park, Swissmont Drive. The zipline park itself sits up on top of those hills. Kinds of deer track in the snow, it looks like. Bunch of cows down there. Usually you'll be able to see quite a few deer. Looks like there is some deer down over there. I don't know if you can see the horse that's down there, but they're down there mingling with that horse. Sometimes you see a lot of sandhill cranes up here also. Wish you could see, the sun's blinding you, I'm sure, but perfect shot. There's the horse and the deer back behind it. Big old crow. Those look like whitetails that are out there, whitetail deer. Up here is English College, quite a few homes. Alright, we're almost getting to the entrance to that 1880s ranch that I was telling you about. We're not going to go up there, but I'll point out to you where it's at. And again, if you've seen Ghost Town Terror on Discovery Channel, That's what I'm talking about, the season on that. All right, so here's the entrance to that 1880s ranch. That's what it used to be called. Not sure if that's what they're still calling it or not. Some new owners got it, so if the new owners are watching this and I got the name wrong, I apologize. Go ahead and comment on what that name is now. This right here is a little community of West Valley. Sitting up there's another big old gulch. Those rocks that you see up there, that's those red rocks I was telling you about. So on the north side of that mountain is going to be Lost Creek area. Just beautiful out here. There's trees, there's a little pond down there. We're getting up into the area where you usually can see those mountain sheep. They like to hang out up in here. There's an old lime quarry up here, and that's what they like to hang out in. Beautiful view of Mount Hagen right there. Perfect because the sun just went down behind that mountain. There's some deer running out there. See if I can't zoom in on them a little bit. One there. One running right there. So we're already getting into the deer. Hopefully we'll see those mountain sheep also. Hopefully we can make it a quadrifecta. See a deer, mountain sheep, moose, and elk all in the same ride. Pretty awesome. There is chance of seeing a bear, although I don't know how high that is right now. Keep your eye out. See some of those mountain sheep. If you see any that I'm not pointing out, which I know it can be hard because of the camera I'm using, but if you do, I don't see them or point them out, comment down below. It's a beautiful area out here. Sometimes you see some llamas out here. One of the local people, they've got some llamas that they keep out here. So if you're not busy next week, check out our video that we'll have up. We're going to go get a Christmas tree. So we're going to take you guys along with us. Not quite sure where we're going to go yet. There's Tin Can up that gulch, and then Blue-Eyed Nelly down that way a little bit farther. There are good Christmas trees up in there. But there's areas for good Christmas trees all around. So shooting range. So we're just going to do a little jaunt off of that loop real quick. I thought of something else really cool I wanted to show you guys. There's people up here that build basically an ice fountain, I guess, here in the wintertime. But they've been doing it ever since I was a little kid, maybe before then. It's really neat. It's not too far from North Cable and Stumptown, so we're just going to shoot up the road a little ways and show you guys that. It kind of sits out here at the Anaconda Job Corps, actually, just across the highway from the turn for the Anaconda Job Corps. All right, so there it is, right there. Pretty neat. It's huge. I know the video doesn't do it justice, but it's huge. Pretty neat. So there's a little bit better view of it. All right, so now that we've seen that, we're going to go ahead and head back down to do the Stumptown side of the loop. Now we got North Cable completed. We're gonna actually go back down into Anaconda off Stumptown. We didn't see any. Look at that view. You just can't beat that view right there. When it's nice and clear out at nighttime, you can actually, down the road here a little bit farther, you can see all the way over to the Lady of the Rockies that sits on the east ridge of Butte. So you can see for a long ways coming down off this highway. So we came back around down North Cable as far as Stumptown. Didn't see any mountain sheep out there. There was some people that were out with binoculars and stuff looking around, so they might have seen somebody. They might have been up a little bit farther. That's just the way it goes. They're out here a lot. They just weren't right now. When I say that there's usually a lot of them out here, I mean that. A couple of years back, there was an unfortunate person that was coming down Montana Highway 1 heading towards Anaconda and came off the camel humps, which sit out a little bit west of town, and drove right into a herd of mountain sheep. Apparently they I guess hit 4 or 5 actual trophy rams and some ewes as well. If I remember correctly, they were charged for the trophy animal and everything, so just luckily they were all right. So now we're over here on Stumptown Road. See if we can find some animals over here. If not, not a big deal. It's a beautiful drive anyways. Got Warm Springs Creek that runs down. There's a hiking trail that you can take right here on this offshoot to our right. There's a little sledding hill here that people like to use, but if you follow that road up, just park and walk because you can't drive that road. It will bring you out up at Hagen Lake, which sits up in the Pintlers. There's also, once you get up in there, you can get into all the bunch of different mountain lakes. See moose and bear down in here quite often. Myers Dam sits off down here on our left-hand side. Not supposed to fish it. It's actually owned by Butte Silver Bow. It's part of their water deal. But I've talked to some people that have fished back in there, and they said that there's some big old brown trout in there. So I myself wouldn't do it. Don't want to do anything like that. But some people have fished it, and they said that there's some monster fish in there. And that's where Myers Dam sits, is back behind that gate. Way up here in front of us, probably can't see it, but through that tree right in front of us, right back in there is the Anaconda Stack. So you can see all the way at the other east end of town from up here. Right over there, those red rocks. We drove along North Cable, which sits over on that side of the valley. There's a pretty good shot of the stack. Let's see if I can't grab my phone real quick and zoom in so that you can all see it. There's the stack, and then there's the moon. Pretty neat. Getting it. There's the stack sitting up there again. I really, really wish that your guys' eyes could see what my eyes are seeing right now. I mean, you guys are seeing it, but it just looks more distant because of this camera. If you guys could see it, it's just an awesome backdrop, just amazing. Let me try to stop and get a little shot of this. All right, so there's the stack and all the mountains out on the other side of the Deer Lodge Valley. A lot of times you can see whitetail down in here too, in this field specifically. So I must just be here at the wrong time tonight. I haven't seen the mountain sheep and didn't see any deer over on this side either. So maybe we're just here a little bit too early tonight. Come back in about 20 minutes and might see these fields coming to life. Little cemetery that sits out here, and that, my friends, is another amazing view. Let me grab my phone real quick and try to get as close shot of that. Down here at the end of Stumptown sits a church. Don't know what denomination it is. Again, not a very religious person, but each their own. Not going to push anything on anybody else. It's a beautiful house right there. But anyways, back behind that church, there's a little road that goes off to the side. You can follow that road up. Brings you out up at Hearst Lake, and then if you go up behind Hearst Lake, you'll pop out up on the top of Mount Hagen. So it's a nice little trail. We usually try to hit that up at least once a year. Oh, there's some deer right here. My kids are with me, I'd be yelling out, "Mine." We have a little game when we see deer and different animals. We say, "Mine." First one to see it gets a point for it. Here's that church. And then we'll see that road in just a second. We're dropping back down into Anaconda now. And then there is that road. Oh, got some more deer down here that I'm going to show you guys before we cut out. Might be a buck in this group. We'll see. Now we're getting closer. Not really see anything with horns, doesn't look like. So you got deer over there eating. You got some deer up here in the road. Oh, there's a little tiny buck up there, a little spike. He's chasing after the does. So you got these deer. And you got some deer over here eating in the yard as well. Get a little zoom up of this buck. Little spike. Some more deer hanging out there. Seeing more deer now that we got closer to town than we did when we were up where they're supposed to be at. Got some more deer up here playing in the road. Not too weary of people anymore. Got some more sitting off over that way. Another deer just hanging out. There's a second one back there behind those trees too. We can't see. There we go. Now you can see the other one. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming along with the ride. Sorry we didn't see as much wildlife as I thought we might tonight, but there's always other nights. Every day we wake up is a great day and a great opportunity to get out and explore, right? So if you've watched the video this long, you deserve something. So for the first 5 people to watch this video through and comment down below, just comment with your favorite kind of candy. I'm going to go ahead and get you some made in Montana candies. So just comment down below as far as what your favorite kind of candy is, and we will get that figured out. So again, the first 5 people to comment down below with your favorite kind of candy, you're going to go ahead and get some made in Montana candy from us. So just let us know. We'll get the details worked out as far as how to get it to you once we get those comments. And it doesn't matter how long You know, if I post this video today and it's 2 weeks from today and there's still not 5 people that have commented, go ahead and put your comment in.